Hey Taurus, I'm doing a reading for you for the new moon in Aquarius, right? So what I was getting for you before I started the video, I feel like at this time people are almost like looking at you in a whole different light here, right? I feel like you could be a few different people's wish fulfillment here as well. Yeah, I feel like how you're coming across is very sweet, it's very lovely, it's very calm, it's very patient, right? It's very understanding as well. Yeah, I don't feel like you're causing too much trouble, too much chaos at this time. I feel like you're very much just calm, still, quiet, just enjoying your time, enjoying yourself here as well, right? And I feel like because you're sitting in this happiness energy so much, right? In this enjoyment and this love energy as well. I feel like that's almost like pulling so many different people to you, like so many different energies here as well, right? Yeah. I feel like when people come around you and they're in your presence here as well, I feel like they feel like true love, right? Like true love, like they are actually loved by you, right? Like you have so much care, so much yeah, I feel like they almost admire you here as well, right? First out, we have Ace of Cups. Taurus, that's what I'm saying. I feel like your love energy at this time is so healing for not only yourself but other people, right? And I feel like this love energy that you've been working in at this time, right? Um, yeah, I feel like that's almost like magnetizing like all your wish fulfillments to you. Not only are you other people's wish fulfillment, but I feel like you're able to truly pull your wish fulfillments to yourself here as well. And then we have Queen of Pentacles. Here you are, Taurus. Yeah, you are sitting fully in your energy here, right? Even yeah, I don't feel like yeah, I feel like you have other people around you that are admiring you and loving on you here as well, right? But I feel like the most fulfilling thing to yourself at this time is you, right? The most healing thing for yourself is you, right? And I feel like the more you keep working in this Ace of Cups energy, the better you're going to look, the better your money's going to be here, right? The better your situation's going to be here as well. Yeah, I don't feel like you have too many worries at this time. I really don't feel like you have too many worries. I feel like you're really just involving yourself in self-care, self-love, right? Really taking care of yourself, taking, extra long bubble baths, doing, doing things that really light your world up here as well, right? Yeah. Yeah. And then we have Page of Swords. And then we have Page of Swords. Yeah, I feel like at this time, I feel like you have a lot going on around you. I feel like you have a lot of different energies pulling at you at this time as well, right? But once again, I feel like you have tunnel vision. I feel like you're staying focused on what makes you happy, what's making you thrive, things that you find enjoyment in, right? Yeah, I feel like once again, there's a ton of different energies around you. And I don't think you're allowing yourself to get distracted here as well. And then we have Five of Cups. Yeah, and then we have Five of Cups. I feel like at this time, the reason why you're working so heavy in this love energy, right? I feel like that's one of the ways that you're healing yourself, right? I feel like that's one of the ways you're almost like moving through any heartbreaks, anything that hasn't like really transpired as you wish it could have here as well, right? Yeah, I feel like there could have been some situations here that really didn't play out for yourself. So I feel like instead of getting wrapped up in the sadness and the heartbreak here as well, I feel like you're really just paying attention to like the things that you can control, things that you can do to fix the situation here as well, right? I feel like one of the things that's really going to be helping you get out of these like deep, dark emotional spaces, right? Taking your emotions out of the situation, especially with this Queen of Swords here, right? Yeah, I feel like you're really taking your emotions out. And then we have Four of Swords. And it's the swords. I feel like the less you're involving emotions in the situation here, I feel like the clearer you're going to see your next step, the clearer you're going to know as to what it is you're supposed to be doing, where it is you're supposed to be going here, right? I feel like you're going to have so many bright ideas pouring into you at this time. It's just about releasing any, releasing any negativity, releasing anything that really just is pulling at you, right? I feel like the negative energy here for yourself, it's just been draining, right? And I feel like that's why you're taking a step back. I feel like that's really why you're focusing in on your love energy, your happiness energy, self-care, self-enjoyment as well. First out, we have the Moon with this Ace of Cups. Yeah, I feel like if you have any people that you're like interested in, any people that you're like wanting to love on here, right? I feel like you're keeping it very much to yourself, very much a secret here as well. That's too many. We'll take them. We have the High Priestess and the Lovers. Yeah, I feel like you already know, especially with this Moon card here. I feel like you already know what type of love situation you're wanting to pull in. I feel like you already have like your eyes set on something here, right? I don't think that you're telling people, right? I feel like it's almost like a secret crush. Yeah, I feel like you could also have a secret admirer here as well, right? Sorry, it feels like I have bubbles in my nose. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles here, right? I feel like the more you're apt to like not share who it is you're dating, who it is you have a crush on, what it is, you know, what kind of dates you're going on here, right? The more that you're keeping that very much hidden secret here as well, right, the better it's going to be for you, right? Ten of Cups. Yeah, I feel like in the past there have been some things here where you really had to walk away, right? And I feel like it was for your best interest, the best interest of other people here as well, right? Yeah, I feel like there had been a space where emotions could have got like way too heavy, way too dark for you. The more you're walking away from things that make you unhappy, things that are pulling on you negatively here as well, right? And go more into the types of energy here that you're truly wanting, the better it's going to be. I feel like at this time you're really releasing any toxic situations, anything that's pulling at you negatively here, right? I feel like there could be a lot of people that have like almost saying hurtful words here, right? And I feel like instead of going into that, going into what they're saying here, I feel like you're just taking it like as a grain of salt here, right? Like I feel like you're just brushing it off, right? I feel like there's been almost a final ending for you here as well, right? I feel like you're truly transmuting the energies here. Like any of the negative energies that you're going through, I feel like you're going into more of an energy space where you are happy, you are fulfilled, right? And I feel like that's almost pulling you more to a partnership here, a love situation, anything involving children here as well. The more that you are focusing in on the things that you are wanting here, right, the better it's going to be for you. The more it's going to put you into this Queen of Pentacles space, right? You can't be the Queen of Pentacles if you're focusing on this energy, right? And so I feel like you're almost like taking your happiness at this time very seriously. You're taking how you're truly feeling about situations very, very seriously at this time. What is this Page of Swords? We have Ace of Wands. Yeah, I feel like at this time you're trying to come up with new ideas as to where to go, how to move, what it is you're going to be doing here, right? I feel like you could be almost like setting forth new actions as to like how you're moving about here, right? Like I feel like you're a lot more strict with yourself involving like schedules here, right? Yeah, I feel like you're setting up new like almost hobbies, right? Things to keep yourself entertained, things that are going to be helpful for you later, right? So I feel like you could be working out more as well at this time. I feel like you're really taking your extra time, your free time here very, very seriously for yourself. And then we have Five of Swords. Yeah. I feel like you're almost going into a space where you're learning how to channel your energy in a more physical way instead of allowing like a whole bunch of like negative thoughts about situations to go on, right? I feel like if you're having like a bombardment of like negativity here, right? I feel like you could be like going for a walk. I feel like you could be focusing your energy in on something else at this time, right? And I feel like that's really going to help push you through, right? And we have the Hermit card. I feel like you're going more towards the energy of where it feels right for you in your body wisdom as to what it is you're supposed to be doing, where it is you're supposed to be moving from here, right? I feel like you're doing a lot more sitting with yourself and allowing the energy to come to you rather than focusing in on all the energy here that's been frustrating, that's been annoying here for you as well, right? What is this Five of Cups? Yeah. I feel like this space that you're going into here, right? I feel like you're almost like releasing things that really did not work out very well for you here, right? And we have the Page of Pentacles. Yeah. The more you're going into an energy where you're focusing in on the things that do make you happy, the things that are fulfilling for you, the better it's going to be, right? I feel like you're almost like worried as to where you're going to have money coming in from here at this time as well, right? And then we have the Emperor. And then we have the Emperor here. Yeah, I feel like there could be an Emperor here at this time. Kind of like worrying you, kind of frustrating you here, right? Not really helping you stay calm, not really helping you find peace here as well, right? And I feel like you're almost realizing that, and I feel like that's why you've kind of separated yourself here as well and gone more into your own lane, more into what it is you're truly wanting to do here, right? I feel like you're gonna find more money opportunities when it comes to focusing in on your enjoyment of things here as well, instead of dealing with this Emperor character, right? What is this Queen of Swords? What is this Queen of Swords? We have Knight of Cups, yes. Moving forward when it comes to love here, right? I feel like instead of getting so wrapped up in your feelings about the situation here, right? I feel like you're going to be paying more attention to red flags here, right? I feel like you're not getting your emotions as wrapped up into the situation as you probably would have in the past here as well, right? Especially because I feel like you have so many different people coming in and offering you love at this time. I feel like you're going with the facts, going with the logistics here, right? I feel like you're doing more of like a pros and cons list, like really being open and honest with yourself, really kind of talking yourself through like, hey, is this how I imagine myself in 5 years? Is this the type of person that I'm really wanting to be with? I feel like you're not really allowing people to just come in and take up space here, right? Like just to like entertain your emotions here, entertain your feelings as well, right? I feel like you're getting really serious with yourself about what it is you're wanting, where it is you're trying to take your life here as well. And we have the Hangman. Yeah, I feel like you're really looking at romance in a completely different light at this time, right? A completely different light. And then we have Ace of Pentacles. The more you're doing that, the more you're being honest with yourself. The more you're telling yourself, hey, these are the things I like. These are the things I don't like. These are the red flags. These are okay here, right? Like, I really like that, you know, they do this. I really enjoy, you know, these types of things here as well. You're helping yourself almost like look at the situation in a more beneficial light, right? For yourself, right? Instead of just going with, oh, I just am so in love. No, I don't feel like you're really doing that at this time. I don't really, no. It's I feel like you're choosing partnerships based on like the same morals, the same integrity here, right? Like very much similar energies as to how you are wanting to live out your life as well, right? The more you're doing that, the more you're looking at romance in a different light here as well. I feel like that's going to be bringing in a much better opportunity, that something you can actually plant, something you can actually grow here as well, something that you can take and make something long lasting, right? What is this Four of Swords? At this time, I feel like you have a lot more truths about situations, truth about lovers, truth about romantic partners coming in here as well. I feel like you have a lot more of these truths pouring into you, right? I feel like you're a lot more in the receiving mode of truths about the situation, right? Yeah, I feel like you're almost like foreseeing. I feel like you have like foresight as to like how things will play out. Like if I go into this relationship with this person, this is going to be this option, and I see how all of this is going to play out here, right? And I feel like you're doing that with each and every person here, right? I feel like you're having almost a higher view as to the situation, right? Yeah. At this time, I feel like you're not necessarily sticking with the options and choices that you have either, right? I feel like you're doing a lot of manifestation work, a lot of meditations here, really focusing in on the things that you would like to experience, the people and places that you do want to go, the people you do want to enjoy here as well, right? And also like keeping patient with that, right? You don't have to pick a person, a situation just right now, right? Like keep in mind, you could just be dealing with these people, just entertaining, you know, thoughts about them here as well. But like your real person might not even come in for like another 6 months. You know, don't try to like rush things. Like just because they're an option doesn't mean you have to take it here as well. And I feel like you're almost realizing that. And I feel like that's putting you in this, like you're almost experiencing these things as like what you could want later. My cat is eyeballing the mess out of me. She's so grumpy. Yeah, I feel like you're almost using the situation that you're going through now as to like it's like almost like creating a list of like of attributes that you are wanting to find in a person here as well, right? Yeah. I don't feel like you're taking like romance too seriously at this time either. And we have King of Cups. Yeah, and then we have King of Cups here with the Two of Cups. Yeah. I feel like the King of Cups that's coming in for you at this time, I feel like they're almost, that could be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. I feel like they're almost helping you see like what it is you are wanting in a partner, what it is that you, sorry guys, what it is, I just saw 1344, what it is you're actually truly wanting for yourself here as well, right? And then we have Five of Wands. But I don't think this is going to be something long lasting. I think this is almost like an opportunity here where they're wanting to come in and offer it for you, right? I feel like it's going to be a situation where they almost get upset that you're not truly like wanting to be with them here, right? And I feel like they could be trying to cause chaos. They're not understanding like, why won't this person just, right? I feel like you're like almost taking back your energy. You're not like forcing yourself to go into situations just because it's an option here as well, right? I feel like you know that there is a King of Cups trying to come in, and I feel like you know they're going to be offering love. I feel like you're already foreseeing how they're going to react when you don't necessarily go along with what they're really wanting to call in for you here as well, right? Let's get one card out for how you can help heal this energy. Just one. Thank you guys for liking and subscribing, by the way. Thank you for all of the awesome comments. You guys are so cool and so supportive. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. Just one card. family. See, and I saw this card, right? I saw this card and I still kept shuffling, right? Family. Yeah, I feel like the more you're focusing in on love relationships, especially involving like children, feminine energies here as well, I feel like it's really going to be helping heal yourself here as well, right? Yeah. I feel like a lot of the decisions and choices that you're making when it comes to love, right? I feel like you could have kids here as well. I feel like you're really looking at like how these connections can help your children, right? Like, is this a person I would even want to have children with, right? Like, I feel like you're really focusing in on how to build and grow your family here at this time as well, right? What's going to be good for you long lasting? What's going to be something that you're wanting to continue on here, right? Yeah. Taurus, especially being a Taurus, yeah, you're really focusing in on what you're trying to grow and accumulate, right? Like, I don't think you're just going into love all willy-nilly here, right? Like, I feel like it's, if you're making a choice, if you're making a decision, it's going to be good for you in the long run, right? All right, Taurus, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye.